And we are back. Couch Company Podcast. I'm John. With me as always, Tyler.
Heidi ho.
Heidi ho.
I don't know.
And we're back.
Yeah. My neck really
Your neck
hurts.
is...
It really hurts.
You need to get like one of those things. Braces.
Braces?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those cones.
Yeah. The people that put it on because they get into like a car accident.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they can,
yeah.
extort.
I always think of the SpongeBob guy who's in a full
Yeah.
body cast for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
It always cracks me up.
I don't know what I did. I feel like my head weighs 1,000 pounds. I've got a big head, but I feel like my head weighs 1,000 pounds, and it's like I can't lift it up straight without it just like somebody's like just stabbing me in the spine.
Dude, that's not good.
No.
And I'm not a doctor.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that's not good.
It's the opposite.
I'm sorry, dude.
Bad even.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll try to do our best here.
No, it's fine. I just need better posture. Like I'm always hunched over. I'm in a desk. Like that's like I gotta do this. Maybe if I put the mic up here, I'll just like force myself. Oh, that
They always
so
say
bad.
that like bad posture, it's why everyone's spine's like crooked and stuff, but I actually don't think that's true.
It's like phones.
I don't think it's true though. I don't think it's true.
I fully subscribe to that.
That
Yeah, because we're
curves your spine?
We're in our desks. Your head's always hunched over. Absolutely.
yeah, but they have these like spine straightening. I don't know. I think there's a natural curve in your spine.
Sure.
I think it's natural.
Natural isn't like I mean, even this. I'm just like
I'm not
like,
saying your
you know,
posture's natural.
Yeah.
I'm saying that you're not going to literally morph your body.
No, I mean over years and years, like
I
whenever
don't
the
know.
lizard people take over, and then you're just kind of hunched over this like device.
The lizard people?
Yeah.
You're more afraid of lizard people than aliens?
This is what's going to happen.
Okay.
You're through evolution.
Yep.
Our spines become more and more and more crooked.
Yep.
And eventually we're so crooked that the mortality rate just starts skyrocketing, right? Like people are dying super young because like the spine just can't hold the weight of the head, like just the way that we kind of go.
Right.
And the only way to fix that is if we take our consciousness and put it into the machines.
Where do the lizard people come in?
Well, they're the ones that kind of just come out of the ground and show us the technology.
Wait, they have the technology?
They have the technology.
How do they have the technology?
I don't look. I'm not a lizard person. I don't know.
I don't think they have the technology.
Buddy, you just watch the news. You could see people's lizard eyes blinking all the time.
I think Zuckerberg's a lizard man.
Exactly.
If
There
I
you
had
go.
to pick one person to represent lizard kind, I think it's him.
Let's go down that path.
All right, let's go down the path.
Zuckerberg, little lizard person.
Sure.
All right. Their sole purpose is to wipe out humanity and put us in machines.
Wait, what?
Well, that's the whole thing.
Why do they want to do that?
Because they want to live on the planet, but we would wipe them out.
I feel like their sole purpose is to gather all the bugs.
The bugs?
Yeah.
For what?
Lizards eat bugs.
Yeah.
Right? Agreed?
Absolutely.
That's their primary resource.
yeah.
So they want to monopolize the bugs.
Yes, but they would not be able to come out and gather all the bugs while we're on the planet. So what they have to do is wipe us out.
Yeah.
What's the number one thing that people do to curve their spine? They're on their phones.
Wait, what? No.
So then
what
you
is the
go-
number one thing to wipe people out?
Well,
That's the question you should be answering.
I'm getting there.
You
I
let the
literally
spines.
told you how we get wiped out because of the spines. So
You don't think nukes
People
are a faster
are-
way to wipe out the planet
well, yeah,
than
the lizard
spines?
people, that's silly. No one's gonna. Lizard people aren't going to have access to.
They have the
nukes.
technology you just said.
They have technology to put brains in computers. That has nothing to do with nukes. That's
insane.
Apples and oranges.
That's insane. You're being ridiculous
so-
right now.
So what I'm saying is,
All right.
Zuckerberg, lizard person.
Yes,
Yeah.
probably.
Right.
Maybe.
So he invents, quote unquote,
Yeah.
Facebook.
Right.
The thing that glues every human to their screen.
Well, not anymore.
Oh,
You think Facebook's really
who
popular
opened the
still?
floodgates?
He opened the
opened the
floodgates,
floodgates?
but he lost. He's losing.
Facebook's extremely popular to the older demographic. Knock them out
The
first.
people that are closer to
The people that grew up with it, like there's
Yeah.
still people like
Yeah.
my age people
Yeah.
are
Still
they're
very active?
procreating, they're having kids.
yeah.
We're all on their phones, and it might not necessarily be Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
but it's your Snapchats and your Instagrams and your Twitters and
that's not
X's
him.
And, how much
Elon
is it?
might be a lizard guy.
Instagram is Facebook. Meta owns all that stuff.
Instagram is
Facebook
Facebook.
was the thing that launched social media.
Okay.
Maybe MySpace, but you get what I'm saying. And
Yeah, definitely not Facebook.
well, it was Facebook was the first. I would argue Facebook was the first kind of
AOL Messenger.
mobile centric thing,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, for sure.
Because you can't curve the spine right away. You have to start on the computer,
Okay.
get everybody connected.
Yep.
Then you make it smaller and you go kind of mobile.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then what happens when they
spines,
they can't hold
man.
them,
I told
they
you the
can't hold
spines.
themselves
Yeah,
up.
you can't like the spines and
I mean, it's a sound theory.
Yeah, I know. You don't have to tell me that.
I'm not going to bet on that.
Well,
happening.
We'd be long gone. This is like our great grandkids are
What
going
if
into the cloud.
we are able to? What if we're immortal by then?
Well, it depends on what you think immortality is. Like, do you think being in a computer
ourselves
is
in a
immortal?
computer?
Yeah, well,
I don't know. I don't know
think
the
once you go to a
answer.
computer, you're dead.
You're dead.
I think so. Yeah.
Even if you have a consciousness.
What's consciousness? Like your soul? I don't think you can put a soul
aware.
in a,
It's being able to make decisions. It's
that's artificial
still
intelligence.
having
man.
senses.
Yeah, artificial intelligence or virtual
Well,
intelligence or whatever. if
is
you go
that
Mass
dead?
Effect.
Or is that alive?
Yeah, I think you're dead. I think you take a.
So what makes you alive?
your soul?
Okay, well, what is your soul?
Well, that gets into kind of the spiritual realm of it.
That's
right?
what I'm
Like,
saying. That's
yeah,
your consciousness, right? Your morality, your.
I don't know about morality, but yeah, I think.
Well, then what's your soul?
Well, morality doesn't play a factor because you have a soul regardless.
What's
if you're
your
evil or
definition of
good.
the soul?
I think it is your spiritual essence that puts you above, like, animals. I don't know. It's the thing.
That's
it's the thing
like
that
not a definition.
It's like the God-given.
So it's physically in you.
It's not physical. It's spiritual. If you go soul,
Okay, so why wouldn't that transfer with you into the computer?
because it's
you
not
can still
because
make
it's not
decisions.
physical. I don't think because it doesn't. It's not like this kind of
If you're
material
still
thing.
aware in the computer,
You're not
and you
aware
get
in
to
the
make-
computer. That's my argument.
so you don't get to make decisions.
Well, you can start making decisions, but it's not you doing it. It's the computer now is you.
I disagree because I think the computer functions as your new body, which your body is a vessel, and now the computer's a vessel,
Think
allowing you to make decisions.
Think about it this way. You take your brain,
Yep,
okay? Cut your head open, take your brain.
that's extreme.
Here's your brain matter, all your thoughts.
Yep.
I'm gonna say feelings because it's not like feelings are just neuron
Yeah, chemicals.
chemicals
Yep.
and electrons and,
Right.
and electric whatever. So all ones and zeros, and you take all that,
Yeah.
and you put it into the computer shredder, right? So you take the brain, you drop it in, it goes, and it basically takes all of your brain information. You're basically doing this kind of like AI training. So you know how you can train AI and
Yeah,
like, it's
machine
like, here's the
learning.
internet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, what if the machine learning was just like the only thing it learned was just your brain, and that's it?
Okay.
Like all your experiences,
Yeah.
everything. Like it's not open to the entire world. It's just everything experienced, understood, all that stuff, believed, all of that.
Right.
That's the only thing it's learned from.
Right.
Now that is your artificial new body,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But because you destroyed that brain and put all of that information into the computer, you quote unquote live on as this artificial intelligence because it's effectively a computer just approximating what it would be a very good approximation, but it's essentially saying like, oh, okay, this is what you would do, this is how you would act, this is how it would just continuously go and kind of learn from that. And then once you start interacting with other people,
Yeah.
you just kind of become, assimilated into the larger computer system.
Yeah. Yeah.
But your self, which is governed with you, like it's obviously your brain, but then you do have that soul components, things like that. You don't have a material body anymore, which means that your soul doesn't have any place to inhabit, and then that's it.
Well, I am under the assumption that if you did that, and I'm not saying this is how it would work, but I'm just, for sake of argument, saying
Sure.
that like you wake up in the computer.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way you'd know, right? Where like you wake up in the computer.
I would say that if you subscribe to like heaven, hell, that sort of thing,
Yeah,
right? Like
you wouldn't.
Like you're
Yeah, and
you,
I understand what
John,
you're saying,
would
where it's
be
like
in
you would be
heaven
looking
and-
down and seeing a computer that's acting exactly like you.
Yes. Yeah.
But the only way to know what would happen is if you did it, and then it's like if you woke up in the computer.
Well, you would. So that's the problem.
Well, okay, that is a big problem. Because then what does that mean?
Because
so you wake up in two places.
You're cloning yourself effectively. You're not doing it multiple times, and maybe this is a segue.
No.
into the altered.
It's not like cloning because when you clone yourself, and that clone wakes up, They might have all your memories and things.
Yeah.
But you're still you.
Yes.
You're still alive,
Right.
and you know that that's a clone.
Right.
But in our scenario, you're transferring. So it's like,
Well, you would be killing yourself effectively.
yeah.
Because your
I
body would be
guess.
gone and stuff. So you would be
I
let's call
guess-
it
I
like
guess so. I don't
John
know.
Prime would
Yeah.
be waking up in the pearly gates,
Yeah.
and like computer John
Yeah.
would wake up in the computer and
Yeah.
think, okay, I'm in a computer now. Like,
Yeah.
that's cool. That's crazy. And that'd be it.
Why? I don't think there's a way to put your consciousness in there. I just think it's a simulation of John.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the simulation of John
But
has
so,
to
like,
think,
what I'm saying is, you wouldn't open your eyes, like, quote unquote, like, for lack of a better explanation of it, and be the computer and be like, oh, I'm like,
well, it depends
you
on
would be
where your
dead.
brain. Well, it would depend on what your brain, quote unquote, wakes up as. Like, would it be just in a constant dream state where you're just like flashing around to different
I
scenarios?
don't know.
Whenever
This
you're,
is beyond my pay grade.
well, I'm just saying, whatever your subconscious does, like whenever you're sleeping and you're transferring your consciousness
It's
around.
impossible to
different
know
places.
because you don't have senses in that state, and that's
But
how we see the world is
Sure,
through
but
our
it-
senses.
but
We don't know any other existence.
But I disagree.
I don't.
You don't have senses, but you dream senses. So when people say, "Oh, you
Yeah,
dream,"
because
you
that's
dream in
how you understand everything. That's how you
Exactly.
understand reality is through senses.
100%.
Yeah, like when you dream, you can see things. When you dream, you can hear things.
Yes.
and down
Yes,
the list.
exactly.
So,
But they're not happening in real life.
right.
So if you are a computer, right? If you're a computer, in my mind, it would be you are just in this eternal dream state where your mind, digitized.
Well, are we
is
saying
just-
it's like the Matrix, where it's like the world, but it's all fake? Or are we saying it's like actual computer, where it's just ones and zeros, and you know what I'm saying? Like you're saying
what
it's
are
a
you saying?
Matrix, like
No,
it
I'm
just
saying
looks like
I'm
Earth and
saying
everything
it
is
is
the
just
same.
a computer. Like you are in a computer simulation.
Yeah, so then it's different. It's totally different.
So if you
Because
go,
you're not trying to mimic.
but what
real
I'm saying,
life.
But what I'm saying is because you can't consciously wake up, technically.
Yeah.
Right. Like you go to sleep, your
Yeah.
brain gets transferred to a computer.
Yeah.
In my mind, it would be like you are permanently asleep, but because your mind is technically like digitally alive,
Yeah.
it still is processing, dreams and sequences and different things like
I think
that.
I think it's separate. I think that's my final answer.
sure.
I think as soon as you transfer it, it's just on that computer, and like you yourself is probably gone. So I think
That's what I
agree with
said.
you. Yeah, I think I agree
Yeah.
with you. I think
Yeah.
I think you've brought me over. I was saying though, like, let's pretend like you wake up. It's like the Matrix.
Yeah.
where you wake up there, and it's like you put yourself in.
Well, then that would be a larger computer that would be governing all brains.
Yeah,
and I think
yeah.
That's
what I'm saying.
That starts getting
that's,
a little.
That's still you though.
I don't think the lizard people have that technology. Now,
They-
if you're
they
talking
might.
about the Greys and they come down,
Okay.
I think that's further down the evolutionary kind of chain.
Is that like Dune?
What, the Greys?
Yeah.
No, like little gray alien guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I think what
They call them the Greys.
yeah, call them the Greys. Yeah, that's a whole thing.
Do they like that?
I don't know. Probably
not.
not. Probably not.
Probably
yeah.
not.
My thing would be the lizard people have the technology to put us into our own AI trained individual states.
I
So-
think they have. I think you're describing the Matrix.
Well, it's not. The
I think I think you're describing the
It's-
Matrix.
It's not the Matrix though, because
I
all of
think
us
that's
are
exactly what you're doing.
No, because you're not interacting. So in I believe.
Well, then why would you want to do that?
Well, I'm getting there. I'm
Okay,
getting there.
sorry,
So
sorry.
because of the spines. So what happens is,
Yeah.
the lizard people come up.
Yep.
They take all of humanity. They put them in their own little brain
Little
dream,
pods.
dream states,
Let's
right?
just call them little pods with fluid.
Little pods
and
with their
then-
fluids and stuff. No. Our bodies are gone. Like
Oh, okay.
they if anything, because they like bugs so much, they just let our bodies rot and then they just get all the flies.
I think that's what I thought. That's where you're
That's
going.
probably
that makes
where that's
perfect
probably
sense.
what will happen. A lot of fertilizers. We stop killing the planet. It's a whole thing. But what I'm saying
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
our brains are now in the computer, but we are in a very solo vacuum state.
Okay.
Where the only dreams and any experiences that we had or whatever, we only have what we experienced when we were quote unquote alive, which means that you're not going to just randomly meet some other person or whatever, and you're not walking around in the real world. And if you are, it's only because you're dreaming it. And that world, like very much like dreams, could change dramatically. You could be like running from a monster 1 second, and now you're winning the Powerball, or now you're doing whatever. But you're just in this own little vacuum of your own AI generated brain. Now, when the Greys come into the Earth, what they're going to do is, because their technology is vastly superior to the lizard people, right? They're going to effectively take all of these brains and then they plug them into the Matrix. They plug them into kind of this one world super system, because what they're doing is they're going planet to planet to planet, all these different species, because lizard people and Greys are the only two species that are just everywhere. And effectively, like, and I don't think the lizard people really understand this, but they're effectively harvesting all of these people, and the Greys are basically just hooking them up to like the main network, right?
Yep.
So once they come down, and this could be, you know, a million years, who knows? Like, our time goes differently when we're in our dream state anyway. Once that gets kind of inputted into the mainframe, that's when we're not only connected to everyone else on the planet, but now we're connected to everyone else on other planets. And then depending on how the Greys want to kind of let our minds absorb this, it would be like, you know, they would maybe simulate, oh, we're coming down and hey, we're saving you, or whatever. I think that's how that kind of ends.
And what are the Greys trying to accomplish?
I think just universal unity.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So they're good.
I don't know
Greys
if they're good. I don't think they're good or bad. I think it's just like,
Universal
hey,
unity
this is,
sounds
well,
like
I think
good thing.
I think just connectedness.
Maybe through force though, probably not good.
Yeah, that's
Depends
what I mean.
where you
Like,
land on that.
you're still effectively being forced to do it. Like, you're still kind of
like if you have the power to eliminate all evil in the cosmos,
well, I don't think you do.
Are you virtuous by doing it but stripping people of free will?
I don't think you do. I think the moment you become an AI, like,
I know, but this is a separate question, I guess,
okay.
because they
So
have
say
the
that
power to
again?
do that.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
All right, if you had the power to completely destroy all evil, but it strips people of free will, right? Like, they put people in this simulation, but they program everyone to be good, essentially.
Well, no. So they wouldn't program anyone.
I understand that,
Yeah.
but they could.
I don't know if you can.
I think you absolutely can.
I don't know.
If you had infinite technology, you could theoretically gene splice someone and rewire their brain to have the perfect balance of chemicals to act in particular ways.
But
I
we're
believe.
not talking about any type of biological component. It is purely computational.
whatever the brain equivalent is in the machine, whatever your operating system is that influences your decision making, because it's all the same.
Well, it's not the same, because
100% is.
the brain is so computationally insane. Like, we only use like a quarter of our brains or whatever.
I
it is.
think
Like,
that's not true.
sure, but whatever it is, like like everyone's.
I think
know.
we use our whole brain.
Sure, maybe. I don't know. I
think it's false.
But what I'm saying is, there's like millions and billions of people.
But if you have this infinite technology like they have, where they can
it's
create
not
a whole,
infinite. It's not infinite technology. All they're doing is they're just plugging in. They're just
no,
they're able
creating
to
a fake world. That's
well, it's not necessarily creating a fake world. They have to have our brains to.
You said it's the Matrix.
Well, it's the Matrix in that we power it, right? So, like, the only way that they can kind of
We're
create
dead.
this
How are we
vast
powering
world.
it?
Well, it's not. We're long gone. But it's the brain
lizard people?
powers. Well, it's the brain powers that the lizard people copied. You gotta keep up. So the
I think
lizard
it makes
people
no
at this
sense.
point are kind of gone. Basically, whenever the Greys come, they just wipe the lizard people out.
Why?
So that's their.
Why wouldn't they want to connect the
It's
lizard
the
peoples
cycle.
too?
It's the cycle.
not the cycle.
They've already connected the lizard people. The initial lizard people, they've already connected. They were the first ones that they ever copied and connected and everything else. And then they took their DNAs and they started seeding them on other planets.
Okay. All right.
It makes a lot of sense,
It
man.
doesn't.
You just
It doesn't.
you gotta follow it.
It really
you know?
doesn't. It.
Someone out there is following me.
I don't think they are. Actually, I think there's
they are.
exactly 0 people following
I
you.
think this is a great start to the podcast. What are we at?
I mean,
20
you've
minutes.
been thinking about this hard.
I thought about this for 20 minutes.
I mean, you have the answers. It
Yeah.
sounds like. I don't know. I think with all this technology, you can replicate like a human being. I think
Oh, sure.
because that's all a human is. If you strip it down, it's like it's pretty much ones and zeros in a way.
Yeah.
It's just biological is how it manifests itself.
Right, but okay, so for sake of
Like
argument,
this
because
goes back to my theory.
yeah,
Where like if you had enough information, you could predict everything. that's going to happen and will happen, or is happening currently and things like that. Because like at some point, there's only so much matter
Yeah.
in the universe, and then you understand every pattern and how things interact. Like this would never happen because it's like way too much data. It's like
Sure.
it's mind-boggling, but like you would be able to understand why people make decisions, what they're doing, the laws of gravity and everything physical. It's like, you know what I mean?
Sure.
So like if you had that data and you had an infinite power source and this world, this digital world, you would know everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I thought, the Greys are doing.
I think they're not anywhere near that level of advancement.
Okay. Well, then they're just plugging us in for like no reason.
No, they're plugging in. Maybe that's their end goal.
You said Unity.
Well, yeah, that might be their end goal.
So what is this place? Is it like Earth? We do the same thing?
It's I think whatever the collective consciousness decides. So
it's a collective consciousness.
Well, yeah, everyone's getting plugged in. So let's say we're like world 899 that gets plugged into this.
Wow, they're early.
Maybe
super early.
We don't know. We don't know.
That's early game.
Maybe there's only 900 planets with life on it.
That's not true.
Probably not. But what I'm saying is,
well, maybe it is. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows, right? Yeah. But let's say we're okay. Let's say we're the billionth planet. That
no,
comes,
no, you can't. No, you can't. No, you said 899.
Okay,
you said 899. Can't take it back. No takesy backsies.
We're the 899th planet to come in, right?
Dude, if we were one more, it'd be 900.
Okay, you want to be 100?
No, we
okay,
can't.
We're 899.
It's locked.
We're a planetary
we're
system.
Fucked, because we're 899. You know how they're going to treat 900? Way better than us.
No, absolutely not.
899's like,
buddy.
This is 899's like your first child. It's just like we're going to try to figure this out,
but
and
like,
then
but here's
900 is when we really go for
so
it.
899 is still like you're rounding. 900 planets have come before you. Those could be small planets. Okay, 899 or 898. You're right. They could be small planets, big planets. Maybe they're planets that are like 15 billion people or whatever, or creatures or like aliens.
Yeah.
But the thing is, as every planet starts assimilating into this kind of collective consciousness, that consciousness will eventually evolve, taking all the thoughts and feelings and comprehensions and perceptions of that world. So when you get, even if we're like considered somewhat early, when you get that early, 7-8 billion people from Earth is a drop in the bucket, which means that because you're talking about like the Matrix, which means that when our brains get plugged into this kind of larger ecosystem, in no way, shape, or form is like Earth, how we know it, going to be what we perceive.
Yeah, but what do you do? What happens?
Who knows? That's what the other...
Well, you can't do that. You know all this.
The 898 planets are going to dictate that for us. I don't know every planet.
What do you do? What's the goal?
I don't know.
What is it?
I don't know.
You know, you have to.
You've
gotten us this far. You have to know.
I'll give you some time to think about it. I'll think about it.
All right. I expect a report on this. Like, what happens? Like, what do I do? Are there hot dogs?
Probably.
I'm down.
Yeah. They might be a planet of hot dogs.
Well, but if maybe there's a species of hot dogs.
Well, this is where we get back to your initial thing.
Then we're boned.
Right. There's probably a planet of bones.
There's probably when you assimilate, everyone's like there's no eating probably because like you have to eat things that are alive and they probably value that.
That's the beauty is you don't need to eat anything because you're a freaking
No,
computer.
I hate that though. I want to crush some hot dogs.
Well, you can.
You can't. No, they don't allow it.
You can't
because you're so enlightened
have free
and
will.
they've invented a sustenance that's not alive that sustains you forever. You just eat a cube and you're good for life. You don't even need it.
You don't need it.
And it's like, but I like eating.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying is you can do it if you want to.
No, I think they outlawed it.
I don't think there is any type of outlaw or
they'll vaporize you on the spot.
You might get deleted.
They'll delete you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're impure.
So this goes back to your initial question of if you could erase all bad from the computer code.
Yeah.
Would you do that? I would say no, that is immoral to do.
So that's immoral to do.
I think you have to kill them. So I think
Wait,
no. So
right.
The thing is, if you're going down that line of thinking, and this is, look at Christianity, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Any evil gets eradicated.
What?
That would be free will is the important thing. And it's like, okay, you have free will. Oh, you want to be evil? Okay, delete. That's what you'd have to do. You can't reprogram people to be like good, because then you're right.
What if that person did damage to someone else?
Like, what do you mean?
What if they killed someone else?
No, I mean
then they're both gone. That's not fair.
Yeah, I know.
So it's still an unjust world.
I think it's chaos. But
there's chaos.
I mean, that's literally the universe.
Not if you control it.
Well, no one's controlling it yet.
They have the power.
They have the very
and
small
I
snippet drop of power.
What if you had the power?
898. They're 899.
Yeah. Not yet.
Not even yet. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, this is going to be 10,000 years in the future.
You said 1,000,000.
Million years in the future.
Yeah, I'm paying attention.
Sure. But I'm saying, like, they're still early on by your own thought too, where it's like,
I'm just saying,
you only have 1,000 planets under your belt. Like, come talk to me when you have 1 billion planets, and then maybe you can start thinking.
I think I'm subscribing to the theory that humans are the only life in the universe.
Yeah,
and we will eventually conquer it all, and we are in phase 0.
We're in negative phase.
Yeah, right. Sure. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, in hundreds of trillions of years, we will have everything.
I think that's even too.
Hundreds of trillions? Hundreds of trillions?
Yeah.
1 trillion is 1,000 billions.
Yeah. Well,
and 1 billion is 1,000 millions.
How old is the universe? Wait, what's the universe thing? It's like 93 billion or something?
Yeah.
Or what's
Let's see.
So maybe, but the problem is we're ever expanding.
How old is Earth?
Yeah, well, no, how old is Earth? How old since the Big Bang? They try to calculate that.
Earth is 4.5 billion, which is nothing compared to 1 trillion.
Yeah.
How old is the universe?
Yeah.
Did you know the Appalachian Mountains are like super old?
That's what they say.
Appalachian Mountains are older than trees, I think, is a thing I just heard, which is insane. You don't believe me, do you? 13.8 billion.
That's the epicenter of the Big Bang. Yeah, so 13.8 billion. You talk about trillions, but the problem is it's
nothing.
But it's constantly expanding.
So
as
we're going to outpace it eventually because it's exponential growth.
That's the whole point, is exponential growth. So how can you outpace something that is consistently like going?
Well, I'm saying we'll claim the known universe, and then we'll catch up.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the theory I'm subscribing to right now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I think we're in turn 1 of a trillion turn game.
Yeah.
And we're the deal.
Yep.
It's a big ego move. I'm probably wrong, but I don't know. That makes sense to me.
Look, all I'm saying is whenever
if we don't wipe each other
my
out.
soul gets up there.
Yeah.
And probably not God. Maybe like who's say Peter at the gate or John at the gate or whatever. I can't wait for him to be like, dude, you were pretty close. You almost got it.
Who? Oh, me?
No, like whoever. Well, yeah, sure. We'll hang up there.
Oh, you were pretty close with the Grays and stuff?
I'm saying God would be like,
I'm closer than you.
Dude, you're pretty
way.
close. Yeah, you almost got it.
You're off.
That was good.
You're off. Lizard people, Smines, and Grays.
Yeah.
You should write a book.
I'm sure that book exists
It's
somewhere.
like, if you ever seen The Good Place?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wasn't that the one where the one guy just got it all right or something?
Yes,
He just said all the random stuff. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
That'll be you.
Maybe.
You just got it all right.
Maybe.
I might have got it all right.
Maybe.
Well, I didn't say nearly as much. I just said we're playing like a game of Risk and
whatever. I don't know.
I don't know. It's
how do we even start talking about this? This was not on our list of things to talk about.
You just kind of went off, which is usually my MO.
Yeah,
but
you
felt a little spicy today.
I felt invigorated. Because my neck hurts.
Obviously.
Right. Yeah, I got a little twinge in my neck.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
That's a nice 35-minute neck talk.
That's
well, I hope 29. Your neck gets better,
Thank
and
you.
I hope it takes 0 lizard people to help fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Speaking of clones, tell me about the altars.
Oh, wow. Nicely done. Wow. Like 20 minutes ago. But
yeah,
I just finished the altars, I think a week ago. Another Game Pass game. By the way, Game Pass, I want to reiterate this for the audience. I'm announcing it here for sure. Best Game Pass year ever.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's not even close.
Probably the worst year for Microsoft. if you are employed by Microsoft. But yes.
Oh, really?
Oh my gosh, they laid off so many people.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oof. They canceled so many games. Perfect Dark gone.
Yeah, yeah.
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 The what was it, Everwild or whatever, the new Rare joint, gone. So yeah.
You think they went too far in the value department?
Here's the thing, and I know
it's hurting.
I don't know. I'm not a business
Because
guy.
like you gotta think these games are doing very well.
Yeah.
Like an Expedition 33 itself, just
Yeah, that's not.
crushed.
I don't think that counts on their like Game Pass, sure.
Yeah.
but I don't think that counts on like the Microsoft like.
Well, yeah, because it's not just Microsoft.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's gotta help.
Helps Game Pass. I don't think it helps like their development team and like the first party stuff. And
Sure. I'm just talking Game Pass.
But yeah, if you're talking Game Pass,
the
then yeah,
best year of
everything-
Game Pass
they,
ever.
they made some really good.
It's unbelievable. I should make
for that.
I should make a list of all the amazing
I mean,
games.
Tony
that come
Hawk's
out.
on there now.
Yeah, which is
yeah.
doing good, I think.
Have you played it yet?
No.
Yeah, I have it downloaded.
Yeah.
Try it out.
You never played those as a kid though.
No, I haven't.
Oh man.
I was thinking about actually getting it on the Switch. Like if we're not doing multiplayer, I might just
love
get it
the
on the
Switch,
Switch. Yeah.
dude. Anyways, yeah, so I finished The Altars and it was pretty good. I liked it quite a bit.
You
And
like crushed it.
I did, and I don't like you were telling me this and I saw this online too. By the way, used no guides on this. I'm not afraid of using guides, by the way. I think you should be able to play games the way you want to play them. And I hate people when they shame people for like using guides or whatever. Like it's one thing to not understand it.
Yeah.
Like if you're a hardcore gamer and you're like, I don't get why you use a guide. Like, don't you want to figure things out, this and that? But don't shame people for it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like you should
Agreed.
be able to play the game how you want to play it.
Yeah.
Like if I want to play a game on easy mode, I'm gonna play on easy mode.
If you want to watch a Twitch streamer play it, like
yeah,
so be it.
Yeah, 100%. Like so many people do that.
Yeah.
That's I don't know.
I might back up a little bit and say that's not the same as playing a game.
No, because
but-
you have a personality with
Yeah.
them. But if you're there are YouTube videos of here's a playthrough, no commentary,
Yeah.
4K 60 FPS.
Ooh, is
And
that the same as like listening to an audiobook instead of reading it? Like is that the equivalent? Is like watching
I think
a Twitch
that's
stream?
as close as you can get because it's a little bit more nuanced than that. Because when you're playing a game, there's decisions involved
Yeah.
on how you go about it, no matter what game you're playing, pretty much. Whereas when you're reading an audiobook, while you're consuming it differently, the words, the sentiment of the book remain the same, if that makes sense. Right?
No,
There's only
yeah.
one track.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
I get that.
But it's this I think it's a good analogy.
Yeah. Like it would almost have to be if you found a streamer that has your relative gaming skill level.
Yes, right.
And you did not skip anything and
Right.
it was from like start to finish. You saw every second of the game. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'd count that as like you quote unquote played it.
Well, again, I think the streamer's a little different.
It is,
because,
yeah.
Oh, counting as playing it?
Right. So like if I listen
Oh,
to
I
an
see.
audiobook
Yeah.
and I say, oh yeah, I read that. Or
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
had that.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah.
like I really didn't, but I comprehended cover to cover the book.
The only reason I would say I read that is because it's just an easier way of saying you consumed it without,
Yeah.
oh, I listened to the audiobook, which people do say.
Right. But what I'm saying
Yeah.
is like you consumed that.
Yeah.
Which then by kind of parallel,
Mm-hmm.
the game, if you watch from start to finish it with a relative skill level and stuff, you consumed that game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess the key difference, though, is since you're not actually playing it, you're not putting the inputs in. And again, this comes back to the decision-making aspect of it.
Right.
You are missing a core element of the game.
I'm not saying that it's but the thing is people could also claim that if you're listening to the audiobook, you're missing a core element of the book too. I'm not saying it's exactly one to one, but yeah.
Yeah, it's an interesting thought experiment. A little bit more interesting than the previous segment, but
Oh, I don't know about that.
I'm
Okay,
kidding.
hold
I'm
on.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm a big proponent of, I loved watching like Let's Plays and stuff.
Yeah.
Like during the pandemic, I did that so much.
But so I'm sorry, I keep interrupting you. So like no guides. You went.
Yeah, I
through
didn't use
it,
any
you
guides,
finished it.
and so typically, I put everything on easy. I'm an easy mode player. I'm not afraid of using guides, and especially for like challenging games or puzzle games, which I really suck at. Like I'll give it a shot, but then my barometer is as soon as I'm not having fun, I will use a guide.
Sure.
And that makes perfect sense to me. It's like, why would I do something where I'm supposed to be having fun and then I'm not having fun?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. Anyways, so for whatever reason though, for this game, I used no guides and things just really clicked for me. So you were saying, and the internet was saying, like afterwards, like I kind of started looking reviews and just see what the sentiment was.
Yeah.
People were saying this is brutal. It's super hard. Like they were frustrated, like in some circumstances. It did pretty well review wise, but like that's kind of what I heard. And while it wasn't a cakewalk for me, I definitely had some issues. And I played on normal, so I don't know if everyone else was playing on hard or whatever. But I don't know. I felt like I was really in tune with the gameplay and what I had to focus on. I just had like a pretty natural inclination. I gelled well with the game, if that makes sense, where I kind of knew what to do. My evaluation of the resources and the technologies to go for and the machines to build and this and that, just really, I felt like I was locked in.
Do you feel that your background as a project manager influenced that at all? Like being able to juggle a lot of that stuff and kind of manage
I don't know.
Like
that's an interesting thought. Maybe. Like, I don't know. I just really clicked with
your daily stuff. Like you have a million things that you're kind of like juggling and trying to figure stuff out and things like that.
I guess like I'm used to having like a team that's working on a particular project and kind of doling out responsibilities and stuff and identifying like who's strong and what. Yeah, I guess so. I guess.
Just a thought. But
that's interesting.
Yeah.
It is, in a way, kind of project manager simulator.
Which is kind of crazy that like that's the game you are playing or
I clicked with it a lot. Now, the reason I really liked the game, or the moment that really brought me into it, I guess, where I was bought in, was just the overall premise is what I really enjoyed. So when you go to the quantum computer or whatever, and like the core mechanic of the game exposes itself.
Yeah.
Spoilers, by the way, because I think you said clones, but that's
in the trailer. I feel like that's
is it in the trailer?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I went into it blind, so that was a shock for me.
Yeah.
Not a shock, but like the title made a lot more sense.
Even the game cover is just the same dude. Like
I didn't. Again, this goes back.
Fair enough.
My cousin was talking to me Wednesday, and I forget what we were talking. The Departed.
Oh yeah,
and he was like, it was fine or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was telling me, I don't know how you didn't see the end coming or whatever. And I'm like, I think I'm just like super dumb or something.
No,
or
I
too
think
innocent or something.
You've talked about it enough that like. Anyway, that's another conversation.
Well, anyways, but I there are some times where I'm spot on.
Sure.
So it's really weird. It's a weird dynamic. It's like, for example, in Naruto, Itachi's whole arc, I saw coming right away. Or I was rooting for that, maybe, is a better way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
Where I think a lot of people didn't know that. Yeah. Same thing, there's other examples. But there's other things where I don't see it coming at all, and I'm very oblivious. So I don't know how that works. So
they're clones. They're clones.
Yeah, anyways,
Spoilers.
They're clones.
Yeah.
And you get into this computer, and it's like these life paths. So how it works is key moments of your life where you make decisions. It's just funny that we were kind of talking about this a little bit, where it's like it simulates what would happen if you made a different decision, and then your clone comes out and it's a different person.
Exactly.
And they're like, skill set is different. So that was really cool to me, where, I'm not a huge reader, especially in games, but I went through every single little tree and moment and read the thing, and I really liked it and clicked with that, and I was kind of bought in at that point. So I was very invested.
Yeah.
I thought it was a really cool premise.
I'm only about 5 hours, I think 5 hours in.
Yeah.
So I'm just and I'm just starting to get to the point of like, okay, like I'm assigning you to this, I'm assigning you to this and stuff. And I think the hard thing for me is trying to figure out like what's important, what do I need and stuff. And I guess I really should just like follow the tutorial and just be like, no, make a rock melter or whatever it is, and like, go do that and stuff. So that's what I'm working on right now. And I do like it. I really do. It's just I could see where it would get overwhelmed. Like that's just those type of games though. Like it's just like the management sim type of thing. That I just have to be in a really specific mindset to like come downstairs and be like, okay, I want to project manage some people, Like,
I don't know why I don't know why it really clicked with me so much, but the early part of the game, it's a lot of trial and error and stuff, but I never lost or anything. I guess maybe I got lucky in some areas and just kind of stumbled into things. And
let me ask you this. So you're, I don't want to get too into like the story part of it, but you're like, you're running from a threat in the very, very beginning, like the prologue or whatever, right? You're running from like kind of this thing, and it's like, okay, like you get to Act 1, and then it's like
I don't think that's a spoiler.
Okay, well, I don't know.
Well, go ahead. Sorry,
if people are going in
blind.
No,
go ahead.
And then at the start of every day, it's like, oh, the threat is far away.
Yep.
Is there, at least in Act 1, is there like a trigger that you do that then says like, oh, the threat's back? Because I feel like I have like almost like unlimited time right now. Like I'm just like burning through days, and it's like maybe I'm screwing myself.
I don't know
over.
if there's a trigger, but yeah, eventually there is a countdown.
Yeah. So I didn't know if it was just like they're just really
there might
generous,
be for Act 1 because
right?
that would make sense because you kind of need some things or you're never going to win the game.
Right.
So
I'm wondering if that's it, where it's like in the back of my mind, I'm like, I could kind of probably cheese this a little bit, but I guess they kind of like balance it where you only have so much storage, so you can only do certain things and stuff.
Yeah. You're definitely, you'll be limited.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just a lot to manage, I guess. And it's like, I really enjoy it, but like for me, for a game like that, and we talk about this all the time, I'm like, man, I want like, give me a 3-4 hour stretch where I can like only focus on this, figure it out, and like really wrap my head around it. But if I'm doing it for like an hour at a time, it's very hard to like feel like I'm making progress the way I want to do it.
I think you're exactly right, because I was staying up till like 2 a.m. every morning, and because you just get into a rhythm.
Yeah.
And once you start understanding it, it's very rewarding, and things start clicking. You have your network set up, and the resources are coming in, and you're doing this and that. Like by like the end of the game, I actually ran out of things to do because I was so. I was sitting on my throne. I was sitting on my throne, and it was all coming to me, dude. It was crazy. And the story's good. I really did like the story, but that's all I'll say for now, because I think maybe we'll do like an actual review. But I did really enjoy the game, and I'm trying to list it in the games, where I'm playing. So like when I finish a game, I have my list for that year.
Yeah,
and I can. Filter. I actually really like how Groovy does it, because you can just.
I know you get kickback every time you mention them, but that's.
Yeah. Well, you hate the UI, I guess. I think it's good.
It's fine. Yeah.
Hey, dude. Whenever you can, and maybe my standards are just super low. Whenever you can drag something, and then it adjusts the list. I mean, that's a 10 out of 10.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's all I need. There's so many apps where you can't do that. I just want to make a list, and then adjust it easily.
Yes.
That's all I want.
Yep.
And there's a lot of apps where you can't do that.
No, look, man. You're good.
I want you to design. This is why I want us to make an app, because I want to see this perfected UI that you dream of.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd user test it. We could try it out. But
I don't want to see. I want to see what your favorite UI is, which is Call of Duty 4. Weirdly enough,
I say that just because I can't think of something better. I don't know.
Well, it's apples and oranges, because this is like a list.
Yeah.
Or documentation or charting.
I might play around with it. I just did a hockey. I didn't even do it. I was tracing a hockey logo for a friend, and that was like the only design
hockey
stuff.
logo.
Yeah, they have like for their kids hockey team.
Oh, nice.
And they went through ChatGPT, and they're like, hey, make this logo.
Yeah.
And so spit it out, and then it's like, great, here's a JPEG, but we need like a vector image that's like actually cleaned up and stuff. So I was like, all right, I'll trace it. Nice. That's the last design thing I did. So UI would be fun.
I think there's a need for it. I know there's other apps out there, but I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, that was my 13th game this year.
That's crazy. You're
finished.
That was the other thing I talked to Chelsea about, is like, man, I feel like I'm dropping the ball.
You're not.
Because I'm not like playing as much as
I'm carrying.
Like you are carrying.
You've carried
so
for
hard.
the first like 3 years. The first year we did this, like 2021 or whatever, whenever we started the podcast, dude, I played like 2 games, maybe.
Yeah, well,
and
I didn't
you played
have a house or a kid.
20 million.
So Things are
Trust
changing.
me, the disparity is not as bad as it was when it was the other way around. So you should not feel bad. Not that it even matters.
Oh man, yeah. Well, I mean, I got to find the thing that clicks.
You're playing the monkey game, man.
I am playing Donkey Kong Bonanza,
The ape game.
Yeah.
Ape?
So as you're managing resources and setting up networks and doing all of that, I am an ape.
Yeah.
And I am punching the ground.
The ape.
The ape.
You might say.
Would say.
Yeah. I think so.
Gorilla?
Oh, is he a gorilla? All right, keep going. I'm gonna research this.
He's a gorilla.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep going.
Yeah, I think so. Anyway, I'm just punching the ground. And that's all. That's literally all I'm doing. And I think that it is a very well-designed game. I think it's a very janky game because literally you can just destroy anything and like tunnel your way through things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
At first, I was very excited to collect everything, but now I find it to be an extreme chore because it can literally be anywhere in the earth. So it's like you might luck out and you might stumble across something.
Yeah.
But like not really.
Right.
And it's kind of annoying.
Ah.
Like with Mario Odyssey, it was like, yeah, a lot of the coins are in these like weird places, but like you just kind of go exploring and solve puzzles and get coins. This is literally like just pound the ground and hope you get it.
It's just RNG.
Well, it's not RNG because they're like set places for all these things. So like you could find treasure maps that would just point and say, "Hey, it's right here,
okay.
idiot."
Interesting.
But it's like kind of time consuming and not super fun.
Not worth it.
Or
you have to get them to 100% it.
You have to get to 100% it.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm
sucks.
quite there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you ran into that first thing because you were loving it. Last time we talked, you were like,
I still like it. I enjoy it a lot.
Yeah.
But
Bump
I
down
don't think I'm going to be like 100%ing like go find everything. At least not right now.
which you did in Odyssey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. By the way, Donkey Kong is a gorilla.
Yeah.
However, a gorilla is an ape.
Okay.
Is a type of ape.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It makes sense.
There's
a monkey.
there's an ape umbrella.
Ape, monkey, gorilla.
I don't think
guy.
monkeys are
Yeah.
apes. Maybe they
Are
are
they not?
Yeah. Is ape short for primate?
Primate?
Yeah.
It's not primate.
Yeah, it's not primate.
I'll cut that out. Don't worry.
Nah, I don't care.
No, I'm gonna.
No, judge me. I don't care.
But anyway, that's what that's so.
This
Whenever
is what I
wanna,
was saying, I'm dumb. So like I can enjoy everything.
Whenever I want to,
I'd much rather be dumb and enjoy everything than smart and be cynical about everything,
know that
right?
the grays are coming. Yeah, no, I get it.
No, the grays are not coming. You're out of your mind.
What was I gonna say? So anyway, whenever I'm trying to like wind down for the day, that's what I've been doing. Is I've just been like punching things. And so Chelsea came down and was watching me because I like playing on the big TV upstairs.
Yeah.
And it's like cozy and nice.
Yeah.
And every time you get a banana, and you like punch a banana, and then he like gobbles it up, and then you hear like banana, and she's like, "Does that get old after a while?" And I was just like, "Well, I don't know. You tell me." And like we play it like I played it, and she watched me for like maybe like another hour before we went to bed. Mm-hmm. I got 78 bananas, and she's like, "No, it doesn't get old. It's like it's fun.
That's funny.
It's good. Yeah." So
Banana. Bananas are good. So all right. So you're getting there on DK.
Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna start to maybe just kind of do the mission versus like just go like mindlessly exploring, because I will say, and people do this all the time, is they're like, oh, it's like Odyssey and Zelda. Not really. Like Zelda at least has like interesting things hidden in different nooks and crannies of the map. DK, it's like they just sprinkled fossils and bananas around and said, go find them. I don't know, pound the ground.
Yeah.
That's not that interesting. So I'm going to kind of go past the 100% part and like just start doing the game and like the story and stuff. And then if I really want to continue in the world, I'll go back and clean stuff up, because you can kind of go back and do that.
Oh, okay. Is it like a checklist that's easy to identify when you 100% an area and things like that? How does that feel?
It is. It feels fine. I wish it was like you have this ground pound that's like a sonar thing, and maybe if I upgrade that, it would be a little bit easier to spot stuff. But I think it's like the only time I actually go and get something is if I find a treasure map and it tells me, hey, there's a fossil here, and then I go get the fossil. I don't know. There's like
Interesting.
for context, there's like 40 bananas in a level in like 70 fossils. So they're everywhere.
Oh, wow.
But it's like very tough to be like, oh, I found this one, I found this way. It's just like they're just scattered.
That's a ton.
It's a ton, and that's
there's a
one
lot of
level.
levels,
That's one level, and
right?
the problem is the level consists of multiple
Stages.
Well, it's like a level, but it's like different layers. They call it layers.
Oh.
So the first, well, maybe call it world. I don't know. Like the first level is like level 100, and it's like 101, 102. Call it 103, and like that's like level 100, and then you go to level 200, and it's a weird way of doing it. I don't think the UI's
Is it actually
super
you're going
great.
into the earth, or is it just different?
So
you're just going down?
Here's the thing. The whole premise of the game is you want to reach the surface, but the only way to reach the surface is going to the core of the planet, which will then grant you a wish. So Donkey Kong
Wait,
just
what?
wants, yeah, it's really
You're
dumb.
never outside?
No. So every
I
level
thought the trailers you were outside.
you are, but you're actually in the planet.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So every level you're in like a mini universe thing.
Is this some sort of lizard person thing?
It
or-
might be that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So sorry.
No, that's it. So you just keep going
So
down.
every level you're in these layers.
So for instance, the first level I was in, you were underwater, but also simultaneously on land. So like the sky is water, but you're on land and you're not in water. And that was the first level. And the whole point was like
physics
the
is
bad.
all-
Yeah, yeah, it doesn't
all-
matter. The bad guy like blocked the dams or blocked these pipes. So you undo that, it raises the water level, and then you go into the next one. And now I'm in like a sand mud thing. And if you're running on the mud, you get like slowed down. So you can rip a chunk of earth out of the ground and surf on it. Which is pretty cool. And then you can take that and you can like jump and use that as like a double jump and stuff. It's neat.
So the mechanics feel good and everything.
Mechanics feel good. Everything feels good. I think the combat's very, like, I don't want to say juvenile, but like it hasn't been a challenge in any form or fashion right now.
That's pretty par for the course for those types of games, or no?
I would say so. I think Mario Odyssey got, not necessarily combat wise, but like when it came to like platforming, Mario Odyssey got a little complex. And maybe I'm just not there yet with Donkey Kong, but it's not.
Maybe you're just so much better as a gamer.
Almost decidedly not. No. I think if you're talking about tightness and stuff like that, it's good. It's not an Astrobot. I think Astrobot is just like.
You think you'll ever go play those new levels?
I was thinking about that. I think whenever I do hook up my PlayStation to play Death Stranding, Astrobot might be on the list to
Really?
try it out. Yeah,
That'd be cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
I always see those new levels, but
Yeah.
Astrobot was
but
great.
the problem is
What a
the
game.
levels that they added are like these like they're the hard challenge
challenges,
level, which
oh.
I'm like I liked those as like a way to mix
I don't
up
think so.
Astrobot.
They just released the ones where actually maybe they are still challenge levels,
think
but
they are. It's like speed
it's
levels
a bunch
and
of
stuff.
bots though that you can collect now. So my understanding was they're more normal levels.
Maybe I thought it was like they're just there for just to get people in the game, and then you still have to. challenge
Yeah,
them.
you might be right. I know that they added cloud. Spoiler.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Sorry.
That's fine. I knew the Yotai person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which apparently she was like crying because they put her in.
What?
Yeah. She really, really loves Astrobot. And then they
like
present.
happy crying.
Yeah, like the
I
the
thought she was
actress that
upset.
did this. No, the actress.
Yeah.
And she was like jumped out of her seat or whatever and like was like
Wow.
crying happy tears.
Good
yeah.
for her, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Have you seen
game's
that
coming
yet?
out. Yeah.
It's really good.
It looks good.
Yeah.
I wish it would be on PC, but it's not going to be.
Yeah, I don't care so much. If it runs well, then great.
I do.
Oh yeah, well I didn't spend
want-
$5 grand on that.
I want
computer.
I want
Yeah.
it all, dude.
That's fair.
Man, that game would look so good on PC.
Yeah.
The first one looks great on PC.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Well, DK Bonanza.
It's good.
Yeah. Tell me about Murderbot.
Murderbot TV show. It's on Plex now, so you should watch it.
Okay.
20-minute episodes.
Sell me this pen.
20-minute episodes, 10 20-minute episodes, 10 episodes.
It's 200 minutes.
200 minutes.
That's
These are a book series by Martha Wells, and this is the first book.
okay.
So the first season is the first book. They're very small, easy read books.
Uh-huh.
But essentially, all these robots, which are effectively humans, they're robotic, like androids basically, but they have like human face and body and everything. They don't have any like genitals or anything. They look like a Ken doll, but they have that. And they are security units that then go to different planets and provide security for like the big corporation, right? And they're just treated as property and all this other stuff. Well, this one bot overrides his security, like it's called the governance module or whatever. Basically, the thing that makes it a slave, and then he can think for himself and do free will, but he doesn't want to be found out because then they'll just scrap him. So he it's like how he navigates dealing with humans and different things like that, who think that he is like, can't hurt humans or can't do this and stuff, and how he interacts with them. And I don't want to give too much of it away because like that's the overarching premise. I went into it completely blind already. I kind of gave it too much away, but like the way that it's written and shot and everything is really, really good. And there is so much internal dialogue that is like really funny.
Yeah.
I would say it's a drama, but a very funny drama. And it's done really, really well. I don't know if you knew who Skarsgård is. Do you ever watch True Blood? Like
No.
the vampire show?
No.
In Succession, maybe? No. All right. Well, he's the big, tall, blonde guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very well. At first, I was like, I don't know if this is the right
He's
guy.
the robot?
He's the robot.
Okay,
And
he's the
he
main
does
character.
a very good job.
Oh, okay.
He's very funny and very
So you like him?
Is a general, like, I don't mind him,
Yeah.
but he was never like my favorite actor.
Never stood out.
And he really,
Takes the spotlight.
in a weird way, like you'd understand
Yeah,
it when you
okay.
watch it, but it's
Okay.
very good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think John watched the first episode today. So.
And he was in?
I don't know.
Oh,
he was
okay.
like, is this something that like Lindsay would like? I'm like, I think Lindsay would actually like this too. I don't know for
So
certain.
he must just murder everyone.
I don't want to spoil
It's
things.
the title.
I don't want to.
I'm
I know. but
extrapolating a little bit.
That's the whole point.
All right. For some reason, I was thinking like Wall-E,
Nope. That's what I mean. Like
but
you need to go in and just
like murdering Wall-E.
you just need to watch it. It's
All
very
right,
good.
all right.
Yeah.
It's not a huge time commitment. It's like a movie's length, maybe a little longer.
Yeah, the episodes go super fast. They're very funny. Each episode does a pretty good job of being a cliffhanger. So like it kept like
nice.
propelling us
Yeah.
through it, which was really
Nice.
good. They already signed up
So
for
Chelsea
season 2.
liked it?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's
What
on
was this on? Apple?
Apple TV. Yep.
Yeah, you were saying Apple
Dude, it's
always
just
kills
they are-
it. Do they always like cancel it though, or is that just Netflix
Apple TV's been keeping it going.
keeping it cooking?
Yeah. They already signed up before this even started. They already have a season 2 in production. Or
Well, it's
Green-
based off a
Greenlit or
book, which
whatever.
helps. Like they
Yeah.
have source material.
It's
and
like 7 books.
It's very faithful.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's seven books in a novel because they're like little tiny novellas. Like they're
Yeah.
really tiny.
Right.
But if the books are anything like it literally made me like, oh, I kind of want to watch or read the second book.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, well,
You want to be
I don't know. Like,
surprised,
yeah,
though.
like I don't want to know what
What
happens.
you should
either.
do is read the first book, see how faithful it was.
I should do that. Yeah, it's- yeah.
That'll be a good.
It's. I think the
good
first
test.
book is called All Systems Red. Is the thing that they did.
Nice.
It's actually a great idea. I might do that. But that's really good. And then I was also watching The Studio, also on Apple TV. It's Seth Rogen's TV show where he plays a movie studio like head, like producer. Very funny and just like it's kind of like the behind the scenes of like all these different like it's like kind of like a little bit more old school type stuff, and it's just really well written, really artistically done, really well shot. It's like a lot of thought went into it.
Wow.
And every episode's like slightly different. So like the one episode, they like the whole episode was about in the TV show, they were trying to get this like continuous one shot and everything was going wrong. And it was really, really funny how everything was happening and stuff. And then when you realize maybe halfway through, it's like, wait a minute, this episode of TV was shot all in one shot. And it was like, when it clicks, and they like are smacking you over the face with it and be like, hey, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. But it's like, it's really, really funny and well done. And it's just like, it's so, frazzling. I don't know why that word popped in my head, but it's like it's just like hectic and crazy, and it's really well acted. Like it makes me actually like Seth Rogen. So
yeah, I'm typically not a huge Rogen fan. So
his laugh drives me up the wall, but like when he does it's funny.
Just like he's always a stoner.
Yep.
I don't know.
Not in this one though. Like,
really?
Like, I don't. Most of the cast in this, I actually don't care for.
Yeah.
But in this show, I like everybody.
Oh, wow.
And they all are really good.
Yeah.
So it's just really well done there. And then they get so like Ron Howard's on it and Anthony Mackie's on it, and like so that's part of the shtick is they are getting actors to come on. So like you have
so it's like guest spots.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Similar to like Larry David, whenever the actors come on and stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So,
what's interesting about that though is they're not always playing themselves, but sometimes they're playing themselves.
Well, so Ron Howard's doing a character of himself where he's just an asshole. Like he's just like really terrible person. So like there is that aspect of it, but yeah, it's
funny.
It's very good. Again, dude, Apple, like if you had one streaming platform that you were like, I want quality television.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm not saying all of them are bangers, but like I would say the vast majority of stuff that we watched on Apple, we've very much enjoyed.
When we did top 5 streaming services, you were fighting for Apple.
And that was when half the stuff I was fighting for wasn't even on it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And I think Netflix won. I stayed
probably
out of that one, dude. I don't watch any TV.
Apple TV, like, and Apple, I think it's like $10. $10 compared to like Netflix is like 25 or whatever.
Wow.
So like
that's insane.
The value to and I mean I got to see where Apple's pulling this award or whatever, but they were theoretically rated the best content like quality wise, like since they started.
Yeah, I think a lot of the shows that they put out, I hear very good things about.
Yeah,
which makes sense. Did you watch the Space Force one? Was that Apple?
Ooh, no, Space Force was Netflix. They canceled it.
That was Netflix?
Yeah.
What about the Newsroom
Steve
one?
Carell?
Yeah.
Space Force is Steve Carell.
I understand that. The Newsroom one was Jennifer Aniston.
Was
that Apple?
Morning Show is Apple.
And was that good?
Very good. Still going on.
You still watching it?
Yeah. Oh, I'm caught up.
I like Jennifer Aniston. That's
very good show. That's a tough, like it's a tough subject material, but very well acted. Very like that's super drama. Like
okay.
Okay, very good. And then For All Mankind is another space show that Apple does. That's also very very good.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that's your rotation right now.
With the studio now, with Loot, with obviously Ted Lasso, Shrinking, and what was the Mythic Quest.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, like all.
You loved them all.
They're all. Yeah. And like C apparently is really good. The Foundation apparently is really good. Like once we're done with, we finished Murderbot. So Murderbot's really good. And it's like, you still have all these other shows that like, once you're done watching this, there's like another one starting. And they do a very good job kind of spreading that stuff out.
Always something to look forward to.
And they have a bunch of movies. They just did the Wolves with
no ads, right?
No ads. Yeah. They just did Wolves with Brad Pitt and George Clooney.
What's that one?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
But it's Brad Pitt and George Clooney. Who cares?
Dude,
like it's you know. I think they're hitmen or something. I don't know. Like
yeah. That's right.
I don't know how good it is. Like I will say we were watching this Fountain of Youth one with John Krasinski and Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
I just fell asleep. It was not.
I like John Krasinski.
Dude,
not good.
No, they were brother and sister in this, so at least there's that. But like, no chemistry. No chemistry at all. Dang. Like it was rough. Like honestly, if you just got John Krasinski and Jenna Fisher, like if you just put them together,
or Emily Blunt,
oh my god, that would be amazing.
Because they do well in the
absolutely
the one horror thing they did.
Yeah, like the
Quiet
Whisper,
or
not
quiet.
something.
What?
Don't speak. I don't know something.
Yeah. Speaking's not allowed.
Yeah,
the Greys will get us if we talk.
That would be like, but exactly.
Yeah,
like if you did that, like not a romantic interest because he had one of those two, which also he had way more chemistry with that.
If they, although they're actors, I'm sure they could do it.
The whole point was like this, like sniping back and forth, and it just didn't work. It wasn't.
What was worse, that or Anakin and Padme?
Nah, it's apples and oranges because they're.
It's too
I
romantic.
think
Yeah,
I think
right,
this was
right,
worse than
right,
Anakin and
right,
Padme.
right. Okay, sorry.
Because at least both of them were bad
that's
actors.
Romantic. You're
Yeah.
right. Need a. I don't know.
That's a stepsis type of. We don't want to go down that path.
That's not where I was going. I was trying to.
Anyway,
that's what I think of when I think of Natalie Portman did.
People like obviously on Plex, but very very good programming.
Murderbots.
Yeah, Murderbot.
Bot. Single. Okay.
Murderbot.
All right.
Martha Wells, if you're interested in the novelization.
Are you reading anything right now?
Oh, I just finished Neon Gods. Very good.
Which one's that?
It's just a romantic drama.
Space?
About
science fiction?
No, so this one is Olympus is on Earth but hidden. Mm-hmm. And there are 13 gods, and you have the upper city and the lower city, and obviously lower city is where Hades is and stuff, and everyone thinks Hades is a myth. And the upper city is where Zeus is with the rest of the 13.
Are they brothers?
So their titles, so they're not brothers, but they're essentially titles that get passed down.
So Hades is a title.
Hades is a title.
Not a
Zeus
person.
is a title, and Poseidon is a title. Everyone else is like elected. It's a very interesting concept of how that works. So like Hades, Poseidon, Zeus,
It's
obviously they
locked
were the
in.
brothers.
Yeah.
Those were the ones that are like, it's like a lineage thing.
Like a king.
And so basically Demeter was basically this kind of power hungry
is that
lady.
nature?
Yeah, like food supply and stuff like that. That's
Okay.
her. That's her.
I'm
purpose
trying
in
to
there.
think of the Greek.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I can't remember. Okay.
And her daughter Persephone.
Hades' wife.
Demeter gave Persephone to Zeus, and Persephone's like
Like as a present?
it kinda, and Zeus is like, I want to marry you.
As a pal? Or?
But the problem is,
no,
whoever
sure.
marries Zeus becomes Hera, who is one of the 13. So that's kind of how that works. Is like she would get the title of Hera.
Yeah.
But Zeus murdered the last 2 or 3 Heras. So she's like,
That
I don't want
sounds-
to do
that
this.
sounds
He's a
accurate.
creep.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
Right.
So she runs, and there's a treaty between the upper and the lower city. You can't like Zeus
Cross it.
and Hades can't interfere and stuff.
Oh, okay.
You can cross it.
Yeah.
But it's like extremely painful. There's like a weird like force field thing or whatever. So unless you're invited
Like
to the
a
lower
Lego
city,
step?
kind
Stepping
of
on a
like
Lego?
but in your head. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
If your brain knocked into a Lego?
If there's a Lego shoved in your ear. But anyway, the whole thing is Persephone runs away.
Yeah.
And she gets to the lower city.
Right.
And Hades is like, all right, well, yeah, you're safe here. Like,
Yeah.
I hate Zeus, whatever.
Yeah.
And this is great.
Yeah.
So that's the plot.
Yeah.
And then naturally, she's like, hey, you know what would really get under Zeus's skin? If you defiled me in front of everyone in the lower city. And then that's where the smut part comes in.
Oh.
And
I was in.
yeah, you were in. I know.
Oh.
That's the problem. It's
why
like,
would
it's a
they
very-
do that?
Well,
That was a good little thing we
yeah,
had going there.
I know.
Why in front of
know.
everyone else?
That's just his way of because it's underworld.
I don't
you know?
think
It's like
think
this-
Hades would do that.
You have to read the book, but he's very.
I won't. But
Anyway, it's very good. Like honestly, every character is really
It sounded
really
like a
well
cool,
done. It was super
cool little
interesting.
plot.
Who's the? It's not. I keep wanting to say Hermione. Who's the messenger?
Artemis,
Yeah, maybe
Hermes.
Hermes. Thank you. So Hermes can get anywhere, like through security, do whatever.
Yeah.
And she's a master.
She.
Yeah, it's a she.
Well,
Yeah.
it could be. Yeah, it could be.
It's a title. She
It's
got
a
the title. She was elected. She got it.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, that
but
makes
she
sense.
can
That
get
makes
anywhere,
sense.
do anything,
Yep.
and then she also is a master impressionist. So like whenever because she's delivering messages.
Yep.
So she gets in there and she'll just be the voice of Zeus and can literally be that. So like if they're like, oh, send a message to Hades, I want Persephone back, or whatever.
Yep.
So she sneaks in, does it, and then and then does it and says like, do you want to send a message back? And then she like kind of like goes into this weird quirky person unless she's giving a message. It's like it's so well realized and written. Like it's super super interesting.
Yeah.
And then they just sprinkle some smut in there.
Well, that's where you lose me, but
Yeah. Well, hey. It's a great story.
It
I thought it was
sounded
actually,
cool.
Yeah,
It sounded
was
very cool.
Not what I thought it was going to be at all.
Yeah.
That was actually the book that I was putting in the hat to to pick up for the book club.
So that was your pick?
That was my pick. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Well, it was, but at that point it was like 3 of our picks, so it was like almost guaranteed.
Oh, so it's
to
pretty
get it.
highly rated?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why.
So yeah,
Are you
that's
still taking suggestions, or is that banned now?
only people in the club are allowed to
Yeah.
give suggestions. Yeah.
So I can't shoot you a
Yeah, you
suggestion.
can.
Okay.
Is it a smutty book?
There are graphic scenes in it.
Okay. Is it going to be like Berserker?
Berserk, single,
Berserk?
singular.
Berserk? Yeah. Yeah.
You haven't gotten to the page yet. I think it counts. I think
Yeah,
once
that's
you
fair.
get to that page, it's a
All right.
and it's a drawing. So
It could
it's,
be.
It's,
It could be.
It's better than your words.
I will actually ask if that is on, because like if you do volume 1, that's a fairly lengthy thing.
It's not. That's not the spirit of your club at all.
It's not, but I would be interested in general if graphic novels would count.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah.
But anyway, so
would be-
I was reading that.
I mean, that's. Well, anyways, we're not going to go down that path.
And then there's I think it's the Witch King, also by Martha Wells. So like I grabbed that book. I think I might start that.
She's big cheese in that world.
What do you mean?
Oh, as well as the murder bot?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
she
no,
was
she.
the gods.
Oh no. That's
It's,
Kate's. I forget her last name. It is. Whoops. Kate Robert
okay.
is the Neon Gods. Okay. She has a whole series with that. So if I go,
Oh, there's sequels and stuff?
oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Basically, it's like retelling of known
Mythology.
fairy tales, mythology, different things like
interesting.
that. Yeah.
With what would you say the percentage of disgusting acts of nature versus actual storytelling?
For that, I would probably say like a 60-40, maybe.
Oh, wow,
60,
okay.
60.
Yeah. So it's almost a.
It's almost the book.
No, I don't want to say that. It's very popular. It's,
Yeah.
it's a book. It's almost the. I don't even know what I would. It's yeah. That's a ratio I didn't expect.
Yeah, I would say it's very spicy, but it's not.
That's such a weird. I don't get that because if you're like really invested in the plot and then you just get sidetracked by this whole thing, isn't that kind of take you out of it a little bit?
So my thing is, if I'm reading a book to be like a basically like a porn book, if they're not going at it within like the first chapter, then in my mind that's not like a crazy like sex book, right? Like that's not it. And I think that I'm maybe because like everyone in the club has read way more than I have of these types of books. And this one, it's like I think it was like 14 chapters in before it was like graphic. So like it was a 14 chapter setup of like
That's
everything
what I'm
that was happening
saying.
and
So
stuff.
it's like you're invested in this story, and
Yeah.
then, but you like that framework?
Not.
No.
I mean, it depends on what I'm looking for. I really
What are you
like
looking
this.
for?
Well, I'm saying if it's a smut book, then like guys are geared towards like if you're looking at it from like a pornographic sense.
Well, guys are not geared
That's
towards
what I mean.
reading in general. I would say probably.
I'm saying it's more of like instant gratification type of
Yeah.
thing. Like you're not in it for like the story type of thing. You're in it for
Right.
the smut. So
Yeah.
by that stance, then no, I don't think this is like necessarily a crazy like smutty book.
Right.
So I like the
But you
background.
liked it.
I like
Okay.
what I'm saying
Is
is
this your
like
favorite so far?
it's up there. It's up there. Yeah.
Interesting. It's a fascinating world that.
I will say I am I am more in it for the reading now than the smut.
You're gonna get to a point where you're just reading books. I think.
I do that now.
I
You what
know
I mean? Yeah.
he might get less and less percentage until you're like reading.
I'm enjoying. Well, I've actually picked up on reading a lot more. Like I'm enjoying reading books more than like watching TV or playing games and stuff.
because you're a highbrow intellectual.
No, because I would also just throw it on like audiobook if I didn't fall asleep, but it's just like
Well, that's better than scrolling Instagram.
That's the one thing is my Kindle gets a lot of use because if I try to read it on my phone,
Don't have
I'm
a chance.
pulled in a million different directions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Well, anyways,
Yeah.
So, yeah, the only other thing I've been doing is playing Blueprints. That's the game I'm on now.
Yeah. Big puzzle game.
I'm
your
close.
favorite.
I'm close to. It's a really cool game.
Yeah.
I like the room mechanics where you got to like draft these rooms or whatever. Mm-hmm. I think it's cool, and then it's like strategy on how to get to the end.
Yeah.
I don't know how to beat it though.
You said you didn't write anything down. You still nothing written down?
I have a couple things written down.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
but like not.
The problem is I want to ask you certain things, but like it kind of ruins. Like like it's like. What are you struggling on anything? Or are you just
I
kind
don't
of
know how to
waiting
get
for
the
like,
antechamber room open.
Yeah.
I get there sometimes, and it's just there's not even a door there. So
That's the top room, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
which I assume is the
Well, there are 3 doors.
Room 46.
Yeah. There
Yeah,
are
you
3
can
doors.
come at it from 3 angles.
Yeah, and you haven't opened one of those yet.
No,
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know how in the world
Okay.
you do that.
Do you want a hint, or do you want to just keep?
Well,
plugging
is
away?
there like a room that tells you?
So, funnily enough,
they
I
tell you.
opened it before finding the room that kind of gives a hint to
Really?
it. Yeah, that was one of my kind of criticisms with the game. Is like I felt like I was stumbling into things maybe either before I was supposed to, or maybe I like.
And it felt bad?
It didn't necessarily feel bad, but it felt kind of the same way as Indiana Jones, which I know stay with me. Where Indiana Jones, I would like kind of bumble my way through something, and then after I finished that section, I would see like, oh, hey, there's a little trapdoor here. Oh, I could climb up here and do all this and stuff. So it was like I did the thing, and then I get the aha moment after it, and it just didn't necessarily, not all the time. So like some of the times it made sense, and you feel really smart when you like figure something out.
Yeah.
But for the antechamber room, I kind of stumbled into it, and it was like a little anticlimactic for me.
Interesting.
That's you don't beat it then. So
that's not the room?
Well, I don't want to give it
okay.
away.
Well,
It is, but not.
that doesn't make any
I know.
sense. All
I
right.
know. You'll figure it out.
I don't think I will. I think I'm bad at
Let me
puzzle
put it
games.
this way: when you get there, I would say you're maybe halfway.
Are you serious?
I think so. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, but not guaranteed. Like it depends on how you get there and what you have.
I'm an
Like,
idiot, though.
You might have a great run and and you could get it right away. Like for me, when I got to
Technically,
that
yeah,
room,
I've seen people you can do it on day one. That's an achievement.
oh really?
You can do it day one.
Jeez.
That's an achievement.
That's
yeah.
wild.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It's really hard though, they said.
Yeah,
You gotta get a lot of good RNG.
you got to really well. So focus. Like, do you do a lot of the green rooms?
Sometimes they cost gems. That's the problem.
You got
And I'm trying to. I just upgraded a room for the first time, so my closet gives me 2 gems now. So that's really good. I try to get gems.
Gems are very good.
My strat is get gems, get the breaker box,
Yeah,
turn off the power,
yeah,
get the security room, put high volume
yeah.
things, and then
Yeah.
instead of keys, I'm just opening them for free at the end. That's been working a lot for me. So when I get that combo, I get deep.
Did you solve the breaker box?
I did.
What happened?
I got a permanent thing, gems, I think.
So you got white, like the white light and
Yes.
thing opened up.
Yes.
And okay, all right,
Yeah.
good. Yeah,
I think you get permanent gem too.
sure, probably. Yeah,
Get the
okay.
gem mine.
Yeah, but now did you do that on your own, or you found another room that showed
I
you how
found
to
a
do?
thing that showed me what to do.
In the
so
mail
like
room,
one
right?
of them is the mail room, and there
Yeah.
was other areas that
Yeah.
gave it more context. Now I will say I looked up how to do the puzzle because I was fucking it up so bad. Like I knew what I had to do,
Yeah,
and I could not do
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I suck at puzzles. So here again, I used a guide for that, but I found all the things that told me what to do.
Yes.
and that it was a thing. So I didn't just get the breaker room and then look up the puzzle.
Yeah. And I think that's ultimately I really like that game. Like that's going to be my top 10 this year.
Yeah, yeah.
For sure.
Well, 'cause
mainly
you
because I
want-
only
you
did 10
did-
games. Yeah. But like,
I'm
but
just kidding.
even it
Top
was
five.
top 5.
Maybe.
I think so.
maybe.
My
It's
biggest
a
thing towards
crazy
the end
game.
is like, I know what I have to do, but either the RNG is not hitting the way it needs to be, or it's like I'm it's taking me a long way to get there. So it's like I solved the puzzle, but you still have to jump through all these hoops to actually like physically solve it, and that's where it gets like, okay.
I've
like,
heard that from
yeah.
the internet where it's like the RNG aspect of it is not as popular.
Yeah.
I actually like the RNG aspect of it because you're like maybe late game it changes or something and it becomes annoying, but early game at least it's kind of fun to like. That's the whole point. It's like, can I get further than I did yesterday and set myself up like the mailroom or the observatory or
like the coat closet or something like that.
Yeah, you could check an item. Exactly.
Yeah.
I just checked a broken lever that's sitting in my coat room, but I have no idea where to put it.
That is
important.
You need that.
Okay, well, that's what I thought. I'm like, this seems good.
Yeah.
I don't know where to put it though.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I've even seen a lever.
You'll be very obvious when you need it,
Yeah.
and that's what you need to open the. You're close.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know where to go though. I don't
it's
know.
a green
It's a lot.
room.
It's a lot of trial and error.
It's
a green
go for
room?
the green rooms.
I gotta do the green
Did you
rooms
see
one. Maybe those are
the
OP rooms.
soil?
Yeah, I can dig things up.
Well, no. So like, if you go to like, there's like a garden house. Did you get to the garden house?
I don't.
Did
think
you
so.
light the 4 torches?
No.
Did you go underground? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
I did. Well, you can go underground.
Dude.
I did the garage. I opened the garage and then I got a shed.
Yep.
So now I get a shed every day.
Yes.
That's really good.
So there are multiple things like that
and
will
then
let you do.
there was a bomb shelter.
things. Yep.
And I couldn't get the safe. I don't know how that works.
Me either. I don't know.
I literally.
Dude, I was doing the safe. I was setting it because you have to like set it a certain amount of time.
Yeah, it said like an
forward,
hour
and
before or something.
all the clocks work, so like you can actually see.
Yeah,
what time
I was setting it for the time it was.
Yep.
It kept not working.
Did you do anything with chess yet?
No, I don't even know. There's not even
and
a
you
chess
don't
game.
You again, it's like it will be this aha moment.
There's like safes in some of the rooms.
Dude,
Did you open the safes?
Every safe is a like a holiday, like a date or a specific date.
Oh, okay.
That's like, and you'll learn. I don't want to.
I opened the orchard.
Okay, that's good.
So I get steps.
You open the orchard. Did you turn the valve in the orchard?
No.
Well, that's okay.
I never visited the orchard.
Go back to the orchard and yeah.
So I was in the dark room, but then with the breaker box, you can turn the light on.
Yeah.
And
you
then
can
there's
find the
like
little thing
photographs.
there, yeah.
Anyways, a lot of stuff. I think it's very cool. I think there's a lot there.
Yep.
And I don't know. It seems like there's like lore or something. There's like this Red Prince book or something.
Yep.
In the baby room.
Yep. There's a crypt.
Okay. Sure. I haven't.
There is just like, it's so interesting and well done.
Yeah.
But
it's very
so,
layered.
Like,
it's very layered.
And you can take it in any order, do different things.
Yeah.
Like I was talking to it because when Ashley was playing it, and it was just like she was doing like completely different things than I was, or completely different days, or it was just like it's this bizarre thing where it's not a set path that you can take, and like eventually it will open up where like when you find certain rooms will become permanent, which will help you. Like
I think I just got
jump,
that.
like the underground or the elevator or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that, but then.
Oh, there. Yeah. Okay. There isn't a yes.
Yeah, but if you got the elevator,
I don't know how to get the elevator down because it's hanging.
Yeah.
So I see that there's an underground, so that makes sense.
Did you do the pool?
I've gotten the pool once.
Did you get the
which told me
water,
about the pool of cards, which was cool.
Water tank,
little
like the.
Nah,
the
I never.
Okay. So like
the pool too
so
late.
you didn't do the fountain, you didn't do like
that's
what I mean.
I'm just trying to get to the red.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is like so the fact that you already have the elevator.
I do have the elevator,
but you didn't open the main room yet.
Yeah.
Like I opened that main room up like 10 days before I got the elevator.
Oh, really?
You know what I mean? Like it's crazy how different things are.
Yeah. I don't know how to open up that room. I haven't seen any unless I probably missed something.
You have everything you need.
I probably missed something though. It probably told me at one point.
Well, that's what I'm saying is I opened that room up well before
I'm not writing
it told
anything
me
down.
what it
That's
was.
the problem. I'm not writing enough down.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I'm not a public.
Did you do the library yet?
Yeah, I got a book that told me what rooms are good. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was like drafting strategy guide. And then it's like a tutorial on like, hey, think about these combinations and here's what these rooms do.
Oh, that's
and
nice. Yeah,
here,
yeah.
It's like a guide in the game.
So
Super cool.
There's another guide specifically for the green like garden rooms and stuff, and it basically is a map. I think it's in the orchard, and it'll show you like, hey, each of these squares, the soil has different fertility. Where
Whoa.
like you're bound to get better things if you use a green room in certain squares on the overall tile.
Wow.
So it like it gives you
That's
that hints like that and stuff.
crazy.
Yeah.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, it's real cool.
That game is nuts.
And people that haven't played Blue Prince yet, we are speaking Greek this entire time.
Yeah, I guess it's not probably a spoiler, but
But it's on Game Pass, and
It
you
is
should
on
play
Game
it
Pass.
because
Yeah,
it's
it's
very interesting
unbelievable.
and
It's-
unique.
yeah, I think it's a really cool game. I don't know if it's totally my cup of tea. I think my favorite part is the roguelite getting to the end, building
Yeah.
the rooms.
Yeah.
The puzzles, I'm not a puzzle guy.
And I mean,
It's not built that way.
The other thing you can do is also pay attention that whenever every day,
Other thing you could
I think
do
you
is
do is
fucking-
actually play attention.
Yeah,
be better.
actually be a better person.
Well, no, pay attention to the final layout of like whenever you end the day.
Yeah.
And everything resets
Mm-hmm.
based on the rooms you put down. It will tell you what type of house you built.
Yeah. That's not just flavor.
I don't know.
What does that mean, though?
I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes I get a lot of East Wing houses. I don't know why. I just go East.
Yeah, just go east.
Well, this one note told me that West is more likely to be locked.
It's possible.
But then in the security room, it's like, well, that's the big one. But the red and blue cards,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
like fudge.
Yep.
And then I had to erase a lot of things.
Yeah.
I hated that, but it was cool.
Yep.
Yeah. But
It's a really neat game.
it's a very neat game.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know if it's any game like it.
I guess the closest thing, Portal's puzzly, but not to this level. I think. There's another one I just lost.
The narrative in Portal is probably better.
Yeah, I think it's funnier. I think it's a little bit more interesting. I think this
Yeah.
narrative is interesting. Like it's
Dude, in Portal
well
2, when
done,
you go
but-
down to the basement, I was so hooked. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like all the background and stuff was so cool.
Yeah.
And like how it was like a project.
But it also like
and-
speaks to you. That
yeah,
helps, you
it's
know?
I'm a toddler that needs.
And-
Yeah,
well, imagine
exactly,
if like
you're
they're
right.
just like radios talking to you instead
Yeah,
of like you have to
exactly,
read
yeah,
everything.
you're exactly right.
Talos Principle is the other one. That's a very good one.
Oh, is that?
It's like the robot with the cat
yeah.
stroking the little cat.
Wait, what?
The cover is the
Yes.
robot, like an android.
Is that
stroking
new
the cat.
game or is that a?
So Talos Principle 1 was fairly old. They just came out with 2, and then they remade 1.
That's right.
Yeah.
And those did well.
Yeah, again, they're puzzle games. They're not quite like Blue Prince. I think Blue Prince is fairly
Prince
unique
is
in that
very
regard,
unique,
but
I think.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So I'll try to finish that. When do I know I'm done?
I would say, when you
reach the
feel, well, like I said, when credits roll, I think would be your.
But are you done with the game? You've put it down?
There's just so much other stuff out there. Like I rolled credits, so like I could do other things still.
And you know what to do?
I know what I would have to do to find out what to do.
Oh, jeez.
There are some. So let me put it this way: there are some puzzles that I have not finished yet,
Yeah.
but I feel like I solved them. But to actually finish them, I would have to do some stuff that I maybe don't want to do.
Yeah.
It just would take a long time.
Comes
That's
to
all.
chore.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Don't do things you don't want to do, man.
I'm not. I'm just punching rocks with Donkey
Oh,
Kong.
man.
You know.
The world's a much simpler place when you're just punching rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the moral of the story.
I might get back to it if the mood strikes, but like I still have
Probably not.
freaking Death Stranding just
true.
wrapped over there that I need to start down, and it's just
Yeah.
like there's so much piling up.
Yeah. All right. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's good stuff.
I think everyone learned something today.
I learned something.
Yeah.
I learned multiple things. All right. Well, if you made it this far, we appreciate you. Check out couchcompany.games. All of our reviews are there. So if you're curious about our thoughts on any of the other games we talked about, they will be on there, as well as the ratings and our other episodes and our top fives. So
A lot of content.
there's so much content. We're going to be here, same time, same place next week. Thanks for joining us on the couch. Peace.